And a follow-up now to a story we first told you about last night at 9. Under a new law signed yesterday by Florida Governor Rick Scott, welfare beneficiaries will soon be subject to drug testing.
And this new law is expected to face some heat from the American Civil Liberties Union. Fox News reporter Russell Colburn spoke with the agency and to some of you about all of this.
This Florida House Bill 353 is spurring quite the debate around the Sunshine State. The new law requires tests to be conducted on those applying for temporary assistance for needy families, or TANF benefits, which currently cover over 93,000 people, according to the Department of Children and Families. The tests will be paid for by those receiving aid. Now, if they pass, they're reimbursed. However, if they fail, they lose not only their money, but their benefits as well, which some say is perfectly fair.
I have no problems with it. I mean, if they're doing drugs, then they obviously have to pay the consequences.
I think welfare is a great idea, but I think too many people take advantage of it. A lot of people use it just to buy their drugs, and they misuse it completely.
Henry Coe already receives disability benefits. Since this doesn't start until July, Coe is grandfathered in, but that doesn't mean he's without his doubts. His biggest concern? What to do with those after they fail the tests.
They just end up going back out on the street, and so do they end up going in jail, where we pay more money to keep them in jail. You know, it just doesn't seem cost effective.
Sharon Watson, the regional director of the American Civil Liberties Union, finds the new law intrusive.
I think it's a huge invasion of their privacy. Not only do they have to submit their bodily fluids for testing, but they have to submit a list of any medications they are on. That's none of the government's business.
Reporting in Pensacola, Russell Colburn, Fox 10 News.
A similar law was passed in Michigan back in 1999, but it was only in place for 5 weeks before it was stopped. Then, after a 4-year legal battle, the law was deemed unconstitutional.
The drug testing bill was a priority for Governor Scott. He says it's unfair to Florida taxpayers to subsidize drug addiction.
Most of the taxpayers in our state, if they have a job, a lot of them have been drug screened, and they're the ones that are paying for this. And so, what's fair for them should be fair for somebody that's going to get free money from the government. And it sends the right message to the individual that might be going on welfare that they need to be drug free. It's part of taking care of their family, part of how they're going to go get back into the workforce. They need to stay off of drugs.